Another making day. Grand Rising. How y'all doing out there? Real talk. Make a day, yo. Please, people, please pay attention. You take our breath away, cause you can restore it, easily restore it. Make our day today. Come on. You take our breath away, whoa, cause you can easily restore, easily restore, easily restore from you. You the generator, I can be the beat too. Honey on it, you take our breath away, whoa, cause you can easily restore. I woke up like this. I woke up like this. Y'all take our breath away, cause you know you can easily restore. How y'all doing out there? Challenging. Hey, first video of my day. Hope y'all doing good out there. I know y'all is. At least peaceful, right? We move as the season goes through, right? Push it through. Warm out there. Not too hot. Breeze. Green still. Colorful. Ain't no black and white. And we up, you know what I'm saying? Harmonizing. Coming from the root. Picking the branches out. You know what I'm talking about? Trying not to be the last. You know what I'm talking about? It's a lifestyle, way of life. How y'all doing? The changes speak themselves. The currency is risen within the spiritual realm. We all know. We see it. We witness it. I post. We do. Won't believe. I know it's just it's the conversation. It has to be, because it's like we have to be beyond that. We understand. See, the push would mean he won't. You know what I'm saying? Carve a notch. Bring a category. Bring some outside currency to the fulfillment of all things. In due time, it'll happen. But with the same volume, tone, and frequency, we'll go against the grain. Understanding that not pushing certain buttons makes others feel discredited or not. Okay, you're not worthy of your credit that you get, I feel. That's why many bring about, the people pleasing and things like that. I've made a niche, this, that, and the capital thing is what the capital is. I'm not here to downplay or destroy anything. I ain't here to destroy anything. Never was. It's just people that with destructive behavior and attitudes and stuff like that came to somebody's energy that they knew nothing about. So then, fair play is fair play. But not here to destroy. Not that type of being, individual. So, being that, right? It's so easy to see. Not saying that others are destroyers, right? Not saying that. But get to a point where the building stopped. The fabric of the building on the outside continued in so many ways, but it didn't have a combination of make sense within all of us. So the building, what did it look like? The same. The same. So now something different's coming, and something different, and it's been here, right? But now more noticeable and things like that. So what itches, what feels discomfortable and stuff like that. What was, you know, what felt it was credible, what felt it was due. Like Beloved said, this is matching up beautiful. Felt that they were viable. Thank you, Beloved Divine. At their disposition, at their position, at their salary, and da da da. Oh, I'm credible, and it's like, you know, when you look behind closed doors, it's like, no, not necessarily. But that's okay. That's no stone or anything like that. That's just the counter, the sensible, clever counter rebuttal to those who say people pleasing. Because so you're the aura of that is you got to have somebody's foot on the neck to compete, to survive, to be about, to be successful. Okay, well, I'm here to take ownership of example. No, you don't, because success, right? Of getting six, but and then it's what kind of success? Let me make sure I spell it because I don't want to be ego driven. Success of doing exactly what Most High wanted me to do. Do what it takes in the most noble way as a pillar to make what you do contagious so that people will be listening to what you say coming through me. Yeah, that's Most High. So, and then not allowing myself to be looked at as a trophy and adhering to with so much prescription of the young ones that come before us that are gone. You know, like I said, I continue to say, XXX, you know, he's a great young man. He had a lot of value nobody gave to telling people that, you know, telling so many in the spiritual realm. This flesh, you know, DMX, you know, he listened to a lot of that. This flesh, you know, find ways to control it and have it under control, you know, your way. You, not nobody else. Nobody else control you have more control of you than anybody else. Many people say, "Oh, you was," you know, they know me, that feel they know me. Oh, you out of, no, I'm out of control. Out of control would be out here trying to put my hands on everything and da 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 and da da da. No, so everybody know better than that. So the prescription given to me by the Most High, not nobody else, by the Most High, for me to be able to do me like I do, and successfully continue on with no interruptions on capturing the hearts and minds. That's the biggest one. That's the biggest. Capturing that for what? For your personal change. In so many ways, could be that, but I believe my personal change is no different than others' personal change. What's that? Security, one. Security of life, right? That's one. Freedom to believe in what you want to believe in, right? As long as it's not harming nobody else and things like that. And then raising your family on three pillars, right? So you got God, you know what I mean? Your energy, what's your operation, and then your development. Right? It all adds up. Just taking a sensible tone to look at it. Just simple, not trying to make it. So, the tone of the people pleasing is the tone of stop communicating. Sometimes that's what I say. Stop communicating. Stop being effective. Stop being that type of influence that's obtainable to those who, if in the past, you know, I had it. Like I said, I'm not down on nobody, but if I had the channel and got the energy that it deserved back in the day or whatever, and you know, make it $29 or whatever. How many people would I be able to touch and stuff like that? That need it, you know what I'm saying? That need Most High love and stuff like that. Saying in the so means, not saying that money don't need it and people who are doing it don't need the same thing, but you know, you folks know, you go, you can take your money and go all over the world and, you know, sit with Tibetan monks and go into sweat lodges and stuff like that. So you have angles and stuff like that. Whether it help you or not, I don't know. That's you. But I know what helps the average. And I take the perspective, you know, I continue to beat it into so many people because of what I consume, absorb, in the spirit. You know, you getting that spirit, beloved. You know, Most High gonna lead you, no doubt. Watch this. Richard Simmons, man. I was thinking about that man the other month, so it was fitting that it come in sync when we talk about people pleasing. Once again, pay attention, young folks. So, if you don't know Richard Simmons, I encourage you to go watch his. I think that was his documentary on Tubi. It's free now. So anything that's free and got knowledge in it, they empowering. Tubi over there empowering people. I know they is, because I swear to God, lining up what I'm doing in life. Dang. Like, dang. I'm telling you, Most I got a unique way of talking to you. But Richard among a time. I don't want to spoil alert, but it is what it is. But go watch it, man. It's fabulous, man. If you're open-minded, gotta be open-minded to go watch it, because some of y'all having out-of-body experiences and stuff. Us. But I grew up on Richard, man. Mama loved him. Oh, Mama loved him, man. Mama loved him, man. Loved him, man. Loved him, man. Loved him, man. Tried to dress me like Believe, I ain't wearing no damn shorts with no split on the side out there. Maybe to the beach or something like that, but I tell you, she used to dress like Cyndi Lauper. And when you got a mama, a black mama, dressing like Cyndi Lauper, man, it was crazy. But Richard, watching Richard put me back in perspective, keeps me in perspective. Richard Bernie, man, use your energy. You're a full circle. You finally use your energy, your purpose. And Richard took it the most simple. He's looking around. He's looking at Jane Fonda. She all shaped out, elite up there, right? She making tapes. Billy Blanks. Billy Blanks was out. I remember I was like, I want to watch Billy Blanks, because Billy was over there, kicking and doing all that and all that. And Mom was looking at me like that. See, that's your problem. See what I'm talking about? I'm trying to get you to watch Richard over here, but you won't act like you bad, Billy bad. You see what I'm talking about? And she was right, but the kid, you watching Tybo, and you know what I'm talking about? So, and it matched, his complimenting my breakdancing that I was participating. You see what I'm talking about? So, but Richard came in. Jane Fonda was out there. Arnold was out there killing it. Iron Man, all that. So Richard looking around like, Richard knew he was in the Matrix. What? Who woke up? Richard woke up and realized he was in the Matrix. Birdie at the window. Richard, am I saying something? Dogface, Percy, 600. I was gonna get that going. Hey, Chicago, what's good out there? Some interesting folks out here. You never know if y'all wouldn't open y'all mouth that y'all got a heart. Some of y'all saying something. So Richard knew he was in the Matrix. So me was like, look at these fools here. They didn't win it. Got the lap band. She done took her ribs out. Jane Fonda, just to look like Jane Fonda. See, Jane Fonda really was on like a vegan diet, but they like, they gotta take a rib out to look like Jane Fonda. The dancers and all that stuff in the background. They said, yeah, watch the Tubi, yeah, sure. So they compliment each other, and then, all of them, they, brought in their stuff and stuff. Got rest in peace on it. We ain't gonna talk bad. Doing their things, you know what I'm saying? Needles and, all that too. Arnold didn't, but people was trying to follow Arnold. I don't know what the hell Arnold was doing. And, but when you look on the thing, the shows and stuff like that, perfect. Everybody. Perfect. Hey, perfect. And then they got Richard on it. Richard, you said, here I come, looking like Mr. Potato. Richard was looking like Mr. Potato Man in his little tank top and them little barbershop shorts, man, on the side, spit on the side, hairy legs, hairy just all over. With a curly wig, boy. God, dog, gotta put it all in there. He had all of it. Just dancing, just moving his body. No particular, I don't even know, what it was, aerobic. I don't, you couldn't call what Richard was doing. He was doing the Richard. Almost like Little Richard. I'm saying something. You can't call what they do sometimes. Other people are imitating and they'll put a name to it. Oh, that's rocking. You see what I'm talking about? Oh, that's Richard in the... Stop. You can't put no name in there, bro. So, the meat and potatoes of the for today. Rich seen that the average lunch pail, mom at home, take care of all the kids, nobody care about, don't think that being a mom is actual job. Everybody know that's an occupation. Yeah, being a mama, occupation. If you're a housewife, you know what I'm saying? A house husband, yeah, that's an occupation. I think folks should get a little stipend for that if they take care of babies. Do we do that? Taxes, I think it should go beyond taxes. Housewife, if you're a legitimate housewife, gotta be, especially now, because now, I know I'm off keto, but because now the average mom and dad is going to become teachers too at home. They teaching already. Not socialism, Bernie. You know what I'm talking about? But some. Hey. Some. But Richard was like, hey, Johnny. I like what you're doing. Yeah. But you're a little chubby. Come work out with me. Hey, lady, hey, baby, in the kitchen. Yeah. Over there at the Furs cafeteria. Y'all remember Furs cafeteria? Like Luby's and stuff like that. Then go to corral. Yeah. Come on, baby, go on. Yeah, we need you to stick around. You cooking that food. See, these people that when you're in your community and stuff, you want them to be around because then, like, I love some Golden Corral, so I'd hate that we lost her. You see what I'm talking about? So to keep them around, Richard was like, the common folk, man, the common folk. Come on in. We here. The common folk. So he get to dancing around, shaking his butt and all that, going all up in there and stabbing. That's probably why I tried that. But Richard dancing all up, people stabbing, people looking at him like, what's wrong with you? Hey, what's wrong with you, little chubby dude? Why should I follow you? Hey, look, you see my skin glowing, my hair glowing, and all this, you know what I'm saying? Come on now, join in. They do it at the, what'd you say, Rick? They do it, they take care of each other at the top. Say that again. They find ways to take care of each other at the top. So I'm gonna find ways to take care of folks bottom to the top. That's what Richard did. Like the real bottom to the top. My bro know. Hey, bro. Respect to y'all. He say, young cat, I love y'all out there for real, man. Supreme. Bro say, you know this. Minds opening out here. Conscience just, this is not shots. This is just truth. We coming. Bro say, I see a pat. Why everybody that go up there gotta come with this bottom to the top story? I was homeless before. I said, oh my God. May I see the tricks? Huh? May I see the tricks? Huh? May. MATRIX. Tricks, man. Them kids see it. It's everybody got a homeless. Everybody. Sean, everybody was yeah, I think. And then he said, and then they all be cousins, bro. So how do a lineage of kinfolk have a cycle of success? Door open that Pac was talking about. Open the door. But everybody in the lineage got a story of homelessness. This is not equating very well out here. So I was analyzing as I said back. I said, man, let me tell you something, bro. Now that I'm here with it, and you putting puzzles together and stuff, and we clear with it, then it's understood why so many homeless today in them streets. Defining other people's homelessness stories. I was watching I be watching so much of this boob tube of ours, man. This program. It's not program. Like Quan say, man, world a stage, y'all. Believe that, understand that. You go watching it, it's interesting. We finicking, but I get it. But it's turned in so much entertainment that it takes the true fabric of what's the purpose to find ways to entertain ourselves off our misery, off our pain, which is an influence to continue with the misery and pain, i.e. teach his own what they watch, right? You know, it's the beauty of the free world. That's the main reason why I put on that camera before I go across that water. Because when I come back and we still a free world and expression and everything else, so everything I fought for all others, I'm hoping it's still for me. Because when I open my mouth, Mama, you said get loud. Then the things my mama put over me, that divine energy saying, when you get your voice and you get loud, people gonna listen. So we here. So my opportunity, wings get spread. Wings get spread. I believe that's it. Lifetime, beyond lifetime. I don't know how we're gonna make this into a movie. You can't. We are the movie. So this is just raw history for all of it. That's the beauty of it all. I don't need no book written. We'll talk about it. We'll do it the greatest way. Beloveds that the young folk know that they want me to bring it. That's how it's gonna bring. Believe that. You know what I'm talking about, Bo? My cups out there. And all others that show how they like to see that for sure. Continuing to equate, it's not just one person. I'm gonna look good doing it. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I ain't finna no way tell you no lie. Cause the brighter it get, the better it get, we know. I'll say, no, you're not grounded no more. above this and above that and da da da. So that's why I come in and I use a lot of the raw understanding instead of what has been, what you've seen, used to, and going forward. I will still continue to be able to maintain my level of who I am among all of you. Right? You can do what you want. Put me on a pedestal in your life if you like to. That's your choice, not mine, your willpower. But I ain't here for that. That's real talk. I'll keep I'll keep demonstrating that. I'm not here to be glorified by nobody. What hits me is stuff like this morning, listening to the beautiful king and queen speak, them volumes. Authority across this world, listening to leaders speak, them volumes of change, of the change of so many before you and I that operated that wheel, but the wheel was just going in so many directions, right? No real way to encompass it, to for the eyes to come like it is now in this perspective. The endurance that has been carried through so many beautiful people before I began to speak, right? Before I began to do anything. They already was doing it. It's not that you didn't gain the spectrum or you weren't the one or anything like that. Understand you was just part of the wheel like I am, right? To lay the pavement, to keep it resonating in people in some sparks and ways and groups and things as you do, to keep all the knowledge and awareness that we are, up there. So then when this time hit, easily to facilitate, easily to absorb, consume, and then the minds of the people, us, wanting more, feeding, hungry, you know what I'm saying? Because the conscience of the thirsty conscience, the hungry, you got a hunger in your belly. So many got a hunger in their belly, right? And it's not just for knowledge, right? But because of the knowledge and awareness and the learning we know as you bring, you elevate as a being, right? Understand, okay, yeah, okay, I shouldn't, maybe we put too much into this, right? And not enough into this. You know what I'm saying? So when the spirit start equating with the physical, right, then we can look past, not always, but majority of the time, color, you know what I'm saying, size, religion, alternative way we are in our bedrooms. And, when we find ways to navigate past that, right, stuff that like, does that really matter? Nah, I ain't laying with you. I don't kiss you. I don't, that's what you choose. But understanding the influence that when we bring it outside, you know what I'm saying? So that's when the respect come back for all of us. All of us. All of us. And when we get that respectability back, then we accomplish anything you want to. Right? We never lived, we all look at Lemuria and all these magical places and stuff like that. Our vision understands looking at movies like Wakanda and things like that. You can never vision in yourself after watching the movie that your world, man, our world could be like this. See what I'm talking about? And then the next thing I ask you to do is ask yourself why. And then after you ask yourself, if I, Sean, ruled the world from top to bottom, let's all go in the mirror and ask ourselves, why we can't live in a utopia type world? Sad world. There you go. And you better believe something, beloved. From the to have this much, because I feel the energy, to have this much perspective on it. Many of you don't realize what type of folks other than yourself who like, yeah, you know, I can see that. But the other type of folks who been destroyers of your world, been, is what it is, been, took the world for granted, therefore took people for granted in so many ways. They are in their feelings, they're in their emotions. This whole purpose. Nobody escapes anything of this, right? Not Most High. So it's for folks to say, you know, you're in the wrong place, and no, you're in the right place. You're in the right place. You're in the right place. Right? Even for our religious folks, they see it and understand, because they got to compass back what the whole process and things of religion was for. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, like they say, Richard Simmons style. You're supposed to be just hemmed up in the church. And I'm not, you know, it's open. You know what I'm saying? Let's be open about it. They know it. It's not no hidden secret or whatever, you know? But it's understood that we've become a society that so much outside the church that the church feels it has to protect. And that's any facility. It's not just church. Not just church. All our religions have to protect from, right, outside society. We call it secular, right, and all this other stuff. But then you get to going inside, you get to protecting so much that even without gravitating new members or something new coming in saying, well, that's the cause, we pedo, or we this or that, or we having these is because we got new stuff coming in and it's causing something. That ain't it. It's the close offness, right? And like people getting powerful and they just like, what can I get away with? Because people ain't gonna know. That's just what that is. So when we open the doors and, you know, be honest with and stuff, because the total reality from the culture I understand, these are facilities and places that were honorable safe havens. Once again, we keep bringing that back. You know what I'm saying? Places that help the poverty. Big Unc, brother, the people's minister out there, he know exactly what I'm talking about. Love when he shows up, because he speak it just like that. We ain't perfect. We ain't perfect. But does our imperfectness justify our bystander, our not saying nothing? Everybody get what I'm saying? Like, we know. We know about each other's behavior. We know. And we let it go, you know, in so many ways that it hurts people. It actually hurts people. You scam somebody and you know, somebody of influence. It hurts people. Cause other people to become false influencers and scammers. Hurts people. So it, you know, things are reveling what it needs. I just get stuff off my chest. Something I didn't talk. Well, we can use it today. You know, you still working on that spiritual and stuff like that. As crazy as it is. Now I'm being listen. You know, with anything you start, create, build, all of that, you know, and it starts trending and being what it is, right? It gonna look crazy. It gonna look crazy. It's gonna do a lot of, you know, it is what it is. So, no doubt some of y'all look crazy and you're doing it on purpose just to And that's all right. Entertainment. um, um, yeah, not everything, beloved, need to be on. But to each his own, though. I mean, it's gonna manifest a better way, But what I do say is, I do believe y'all making fun a lot of good, because you really are watching yourself after you make your videos. And some of y'all that ain't never did it, analyze like that, yeah. Some of y'all feeling yourselves, and then some of y'all over feeling yourselves. So a balance gonna come in. A balance gonna come in. A balance gonna come in. But there are videos, right, that I have done, right, then get uploaded. I'm wondering, I can't get it, because Most High, like, that's supposed to stay with you, and then that you start learning, saying, yeah, use things that, because there's a lot of videos I just delete, or don't upload, and I'll go on about them business, because I'm just making my day on reality. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, and people enjoy it. We do. But how did you think about this? Back to this people pleasing thing. It's commercial, all right? Yeah, understand that. So if you sitting up here watching me, what you ain't watching? Sit down. Welcome to the Soul Train. We'll keep rolling. If you're watching me, if you're watching old Morris TV over there, you watching Esquire, you watching Brian Maxwell, bro. You watching Darrell over there, Delroy, yeah, Delroy, Tatum. You watching Candace. You watching any of these independent stations? You watching somebody on Facebook? What you ain't watching? We keep rolling on that soul train. We keep rolling. Did Rick, you get them people over there at Netflix? Uh-oh. I ain't making fun of it, beloved. I told you it was coming. Y'all knew it too. A lot of y'all like, God, look at the construct. But don't give no credit to what I talk, because I was listening to Nip. I listen to Angels. Anybody remember what he said? Big what? Mm-hmm. So the lesson in this is just a small one. Ain't, we tune, because I see people analyzing music now, listening to it for what it is, and seeing the factors of this adjust to my spirit. What is it doing to me, stuff like that, and teaching their children, and embracing our children and stuff, what they listen to, and even our young people, man, they registering to brain banging rather than, you know what I'm talking about? So, what a beautiful time to be alive. It's getting there. The feeling of when you in it, walking in it, that's the other thing most I say, the ink. Know that the ink is wet in the books. Say that again. Notice that the ink is wet in the books. Say it again. Before the ink got wet in the book, it had to come from, right? Boom. Then it had to dry. Before it got written, though, it had to be crawl, walk, run. Grasp that. New phenomenal creation, future, is here. So you want somebody to write, you write, we write, everybody book happy. Ain't nothing to write about right now. See what I'm talking about? It's a journey. What you done built right now. Kingdom's just now reconstructing, rejuvenating. See what I'm talking about? Come on now. So before the ink got wet on the book and dried out and became that book for that past people that was rode in that, crawled, walking, ran in that. You with me now? New phenomenal creation. Everybody, I know we with me, right? Like, so shouldn't be too many books right now because you're still in the history of creation by numbers. But you ain't creating nothing, no kingdom, because we still divide. Still, we working on it, cleaning up, getting nastiness out of here, stuff like that. The flip flop of others, we're still crunching on, just wars and stuff like that, which will be stopping, right? Because people gonna get tired of this stuff. We tired. We tired. Them Ukrainian soldiers tired. They didn't find him a niche way to say, hey, we tired. We need special aid kits. Huh? I know that man know I'm an ex-soldier. We need what? Y'all need what? Y'all tired. Tired. So the leaders ain't tired because they don't have to fight the war. I'm just saying something. Of course, they ain't gonna be tired. They just sit up there and drink champagne and Kool-Aid and all that kind of stuff. So eventually, administrations of these leaders will get tired, right? And then we'll quell that real quick. And this web of understanding and knowledge and stuff, we didn't got so many of the people got to be forced to leave folks alone and stuff like that, so that'll get out the way and things like that, and people be going about their way. Don't look at this as being one big it's gonna become infectious among yourselves. I'm guaranteed to empower people to not look at me as some covering. Oh, it's him. It's no. Get off that, man. It's you. It's us. Right? I'll let you know when I can get out here and build a building by myself, ships and cars and all that stuff. I can do it by myself. I'll be like, hey, I got a special announcement. I believe I Am Legend is coming, because Most High say I don't need none of y'all. That ain't happening. Ain't happening. It just ain't. Because where everybody go? They're gone, son. You bringing some more people? No. Do you? So that must mean you're gonna put one star in the sky for me, just one, just one. That's how that's gonna go down. Half a sun, just a little bit, no. That don't even make no sense, Most High. You ain't shrinking the sun, you ain't shrinking the moon, you ain't. So I we might shrink you. Most High, we might shrink you. I don't think you're gonna shrink us though. Just not that incompetent, not that slow. You know what I'm talking about? I got more faith in my Most High beloved. I don't know about you. I'm trying to encourage and empower people too, because that's where you find your beauty at. If you think through yourself, understand yourself, you too will come to that conclusion. Love y'all out there at the highest volume. You grounded? You elevated? Three it up then. You elevated. You found answers. And you grounded. Always. And we right here. In a loving peace. Love y'all out there. Hey, to so many out there that I know my weather good right here, but many of y'all been through so much stuff with this inclement weather and stuff like that. Understand how I roll. It's easy for me. I see it as hard for other people to pray, recognize, even for my enemies. Man. Most I don't write this stuff in our books for nothing. You even pray for your enemies, man. Why? Man, half the time they don't know what they're doing. They don't know me. They're not trying to know me. They don't want to get to know me. So because your brother, do you recognize your brother or your sister that is? And yes, sir, I do. In the human race and scheme of things, no matter how they feel, no, I'm not your brother. I'm white. I'm Chinese. I'm this. I'm that. Yeah, but you're the human race. Right? That's all of it is. And so instead of parading around, like we tend to do as descendants and say we are the originals, and that's cool and stuff. And it's just a starting point. We're the starting point of humanity. That's it. Does it make you greater or better than you? No, but it gives us a little bit more of our purpose here. You know what I'm saying? And it's not to be destructive like we are. Many think it is and overpower and all that. No, it ain't. But to come to a compromise of your understanding of what your purpose is helps you understand the extension and so many tentacles that we've moved out into. You know what I'm saying? And so I illustrate in so much of a small way of why we create puzzles, why we create little puzzles and da and big puzzles and then why do we sit in front of them and try to put them together? Think about that. So I just hit a lot of us because I got to go find me a puzzle, no doubt, because it's like that's what my mom had me doing. When I was a kid, that was punishment. Imagine that. If I'm not reading a book and getting you a report, here come this 1,000-piece puzzle. I need that put together and watch this. What was it doing? Like that. How that punished me? I bet I wasn't going out that house to that puzzle. You see what I'm saying? She knew. Better have that puzzle though. Oh Lord, now I gotta put. So I was savvy though, cause me, Gustavo, Vince, Armando, and hey, let's get this puzzle put together so we can. So yeah, give it up for yourself. I did not give that last one for any influence on doing. My mom, I was around some interesting folks. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. So I found clever ways to make my trying not look like cheating. You know what it was? Everything ain't got to be bad. Do it in a bad way. Love y'all out there. Real talk. Glad for you to be around. Vinomic creation of Vinomics is here. It's on you. Right? It's on all of us. We keep being Vinomic. Let our wigs and hair down or up or whatever. Salute. Hey, you good? All right. Love you out there. Be good with each other. Love.